think I got that good enough. The adjustment's always fun. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that light's not going to be fun. Okay, that's better. Hi, V. Hi, Anna. Hi, Mel. Nice to see you. Welcome. How are you? Hey, Amber. Hi, Rowan. Oh, my goodness. Yay. So good to see you all. Let me know if you can hear, see, all that good stuff. I'm trying to adjust the light so the glasses aren't going crazy. Oh, you know what? I'm doing better. And this lipstick makes my teeth look green. That's fun. All right, well, lesson learned. Yay! Awesome. Thank you, Anna. Yay. Oh, it feels good to be back. My thumb is actually really good. It's my teeth. That is another thing. I've been recovering. I've been spending this last week just like not only recovering, but trying to get a lot of work done. So yay. But at the same time, ow. I ended up having to get emergency dental surgery last Tuesday. So it was like one thing after another. First it was my thumb, then it was like random things going on, and then Mother Nature happened with the females, right? With that whole thing. And then as I'm going through that, I'm flaring due to that, and there started becoming this pain in my teeth, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm good. Like, there shouldn't be like this bad. It just kept getting worse, and what I thought was just a flare-up turned out to be a botched root canal job that happened years ago. It got infected, and so had to pull the tooth. So that was fun. Went in thinking that like, oh, it's just like something's going on that they need to check, and then they looked at the x-rays and they looked at me and they're like, yeah, no, that was a bad root canal, we're gonna have to pull the tooth. I'm like, what? I did not come in here expecting that to happen today. So I have to go back in a couple weeks for another root canal. It's fun, it's life. So trying to get a lot of stuff done prior to the other root canal, and then removing the stitches in this one so that way I can like actually heal. So yeah, it's been so feeling better today, finally allowing myself time. So yay, here I am. Hello. Yeah, so teeth are fun. And it's like, I don't understand, at least here in America, I don't understand why dental insurance is separate from health insurance. First of all, our whole insurance system is a big old joke, but regardless, like, it's health. Like, why isn't vision, teeth, and health all under one umbrella? I don't get it. Someone has never been able to explain that to me. It's a scam, I tell you, it's a scam. Hi, La Luna! Oh, yay! Nope, could not catch a break. Yeah, it's not fun. I'm so sorry, Anna. Yeah. I'm healing pretty good, I think. My jaw, oh my God. The poor dentist, bless his heart. He was amazing, very patient. I've never had any form of dental, I've never been scared of the dentist, never been an issue, because my mother worked in the field for so long, like it was just second nature to me to go into the dental chair. However, I ended up getting a really bad cavity one time. The one random dentist didn't fully wait for the anesthesia to go, or something happened, and it was just painful. so painful that like I now have like severe anxiety even thinking about the dentist. So this poor dentist that I saw, he was very patient with me, and he asked me like, okay, are you okay? Like, what are you having anxiety? And I'm like, yes, give me all of the drugs because I'm gonna need it in order for you to like help me out here. And then so he was just very patient, but like he couldn't get into my mouth and like the enough fulcrum force to like extract the tooth, so he like was holding my jaw down this way, another assistant was holding my head back. And luckily I didn't feel a thing. It was just, you know, the movements and the pressure, but I was like, go for it, guys. Yeah, this whole week it's been a mess, guys, so I appreciate your patience. It really is pulling out those different insurance cards. Yeah, it's awful. Right, an infected tooth, definitely. It's a serious thing because it's a nerve that literally goes to your brain and your nervous system. It's right there. So if you have an infection, like you need to go and see somebody. And I was like, I don't know if it's an infection or if it's a fibro flare or what's going on, or if it's just because I slept on my face wrong. Like, so when it didn't go away, I was like, well, we got to make an appointment. I'm like, I feel like I had lipstick on my teeth. Yeah, I do. Yay. So yeah, it's just, it's one of those important things that it's a part of your health, and a lot of people don't realize it, and it's so dang expensive just to get a cleaning, or, you know, just to get seen, just to make sure you're okay. I don't. Anyway, rant over. Oh, thanks. Yeah. No, the root canals are not fun. But they're okay. It's just more or less the sound. Once your anesthesia is taken over, you don't really feel that much. Supposedly, if you have a good doctor, you don't feel that much. It's just a lot of the pressure, and then it's the sound of like the whirly and the tools, and that kind of is not fun. It's just that extra little bit of anxiety that happens when you're like, okay, what are they doing? I can't see what they're doing in my mouth. But it's not bad. It's just more or less the aftermath. You're sore for when they extract. I've never had any teeth extracted before, so when they did this, I was okay because I had some nice, fun painkillers that also were not fun. They helped with the pain, but they were not fun for doing anything else on. Anyway, so there was a lot of pain after the anesthesia wore off. So when not only are you swollen and you have the like anesthesia where you're numb, so you can't really feel what's going on. You can't chew. I still can't chew on this side of the mouth. So it's just like, it feels like having a big old ball right here on the side of your cheek. And then after all of that wears off, it's just ungodly pain. You're like swollen, sore. So yeah, it was not fun. We're good now. I can actually talk. I couldn't talk for a couple days afterward. It was very much mumbling sounding. But the good news is in a couple months, I'll be able to go back and get like get an implant. So I'll have a tooth back in there. It's just going to be a fake tooth. But I tell you, getting old sucks. Don't do it. I didn't have the gas. What did I have? I don't know what I had. To be honest, that whole day was a lot of a blur. Oh yeah, $300 for a teeth cleaning? Absolutely, yeah. The insurance, and there's different insurances too. It's like they'll cover some things, but they won't cover another. Like, they will absolutely cover a full-blown extraction. They will have no problem taking your teeth out. Everything will be covered under their insurance. But if you want a root canal, or you want a cap or a crown or a bridge or anything like that, the insurance company's like, no. You got to pay for that. And those things are like upwards of $1,000 plus. So it's not cheap. It's not fun. And depending on your insurance companies, it's ridiculous. I can go off on how infuriating the whole system is, because I've been through it every step of the way. So it's very much anxiety ridden. And so now, yeah. Anyway. Yes, wireless headphones are great for that. Absolutely. Hi, Lady Moonstone. Yeah, this isn't even it. This is just the tarot. We got Oracle over there. Right? Oh gosh. I heard a lot of great things about affordable healthcare and dental in Mexico. I've heard a lot of really good things. I'm like, might have to take a trip. Oh, yeah. Well, this is just for the channel. Like, this is, I mean, not to say, like, I don't want to be flexing on here. This is all for the channel. Like, the reason I have the decks is the channel. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's basically been my week since I've left you guys. I don't remember what else. Oh, great news for the channel. Those of you who like my pick a card readings, they will be back. I know I've been very limited on the uploading for the pick a card readings, but I actually found a editing software program that I like that's really easy for me to deal with, and I can upload in like a quarter of the time than I used to be able to. So yay, that'll be back. They'll hopefully be more frequent. I haven't decided. The month of October is going to be pretty dense with decks and other videos that I have planned, but they will be coming back. So I'm really excited about that, because it took this October reading that I posted today, it took 5 hours to export from the editing program. And then it took 24 hours to upload to YouTube. That was a whole day. And in that time frame, I could not upload another single video. So, when you're wondering why I haven't done it in a long time, or why they aren't so long, that's why. So that's fantastic news. I will be able to have more time dedicated to making those videos for you guys. And I'm so happy about that. Plus, the content of how I edit is going to be a little bit more profesh and nice and awesome. I'm really dipping my toes into learning new techniques and new this, that, and the other. And so I'm really excited. Also, for those of you who do not know, I am now currently an Amazon affiliate. So what that means is whenever I post an Amazon link in the description box, like I would normally do, now I get like a tiny bit of commission if you purchase from it. That's all. That's all that means. And I'm looking into other affiliate programs. I'm looking into other sponsorships, that sort of thing, now that the channel's growing. So look forward to all of those things, which all of this goes back into helping the channel grow and helping you guys get the best content that I could put out. So I'm really excited. All of these good things happening along with all of the crazy. So we're in it to win it. Oh, thank you so much, V. Oh, yay, Luna. I'm glad. Yay. Oh, hi, Surian. I haven't seen you in a minute. Hi. Good to see you. I am doing well. A lot better than I was. I swear. This year, I mean, 2020 was okay, but 2021 just kept throwing the curveballs at us. Like, I was just like, can we just have 1 month where I don't need to worry about a single thing? Like, just 1 month. Oh. Yay! Yeah, it's a lot of fun putting those lists together. And then, yeah, I've got a lot of other decks coming, a little bit, some of them are a little bit more geared toward Halloween, some not. And then I'm still waiting on the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. For those of you who have been waiting, I'm waiting on receiving it. So I don't know when it's going to be here. I pre-ordered through Amazon, And then I went to try to order it from, was it US Games, I think? And the amount of time to receive it that they would ship it out would be like in November, like by the end of November. So I know it's like backed up, but at the same time, I'm like, I wanted it for October. Oh, thank you, Anna. All right, so I think I don't have my clock changed back, but let's get into it. So Miss V is in the chat. Hey, she's here. If you haven't already checked V out, go check her out. I've got links in the description box below. She does pick a card readings as well. She has a lot of different decks on her Etsy account, and currently right now she's doing a 50% off sale on her Etsy on every deck, V. Last I checked, I think it was all your decks, but I did do a video on her Lavender Love or Lavender Dream Oracle deck, so you can check that out. I'll put a link for the re-upload. But we're going to look at her Autumn Delight today, which has been a delight. Let's play on the words because it was really cute. So all of her decks come in this gorgeous little bag, and I think they're all differently colored toward a theme. So it's always nice to see. And she's so funny. She did put a crystal in this. Cute little crystal. I wasn't expecting that. And then she has put some stickers in. All little goodies. In the lavender one, there was some charms. It was really sweet. She always sends a thank you card. Some cute little fun additions. So, as always, her links will be down in the description box. I'm dropping things all over. So we have another cute little add-on. And I really liked the back here. Be who you needed when you were younger. And I was like, that resonates. And so I was using these, and they are very nice to shuffle with. I really enjoy the size of them. And the back is just too cute for words. Like, I literally can't with this. This is a great deck to use for the whole season of fall. And for me, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I celebrate just being thankful. I don't celebrate it in the way that Americans usually celebrate it. Number one, I'm a vegetarian. Number two, it's Indigenous Peoples Day for me. So the whole month of November is basically second Halloween. So this is just like so nicely done. It's got something for everyone. There's no borders. It's matte, which I love. And then we've got a title for what the card is. There's no guidebook, but you don't need it. I find the best way to use Oracle decks is however you want to use Oracle decks. And the cardstock is really nice. So it's flexible. It's not super thin. It's not super thick. I would put it, it's really nice quality, but I would put it in like a step above Llewellyn's quality. So like it's not going to tear or get destroyed as quickly as Llewellyn will. Let's just be nice. I know, I want more Halloween themed decks too. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Joe. Oh, which becomes her. Yes, I saw that. Okay. So you can find her. Oh, she's already got it. She's already got it. V Love and Crystals. I love this one. So keep in mind, if you go and check out her prices, it might be sticker shock to a lot of you, but the quality is there. And especially when she runs these sales, it's like pick them up when you can. It is an independently done. She does it with her and her family. Like it's not a mass produced situation. So you have to keep that in mind when you're ordering anything from an independent person, because you have to deal with the time, the art, how it's put together, the materials, all of that. So that's something when I order from Etsy, I'm always keeping in mind with the price tag. So whilst it might be a little bit more than what you're used to spending on something from Llewellyn or Hay House, it is somebody who put their, heart and soul into a product for you. These are so cute. I have a couple favorites. Hi, Gifted Soul. Yeah, Etsy's fees are not cheap. When I used to sell, I had some crafty stuff on Etsy years ago, and the fees that us as a business have to pay for just to use the site is astronomical. And Etsy has been doing some shady stuff to their business owners, and it's getting harder and harder to sell on that platform. I know quite a lot of people who are trying to find an opportunity to get out of Etsy just for the sheer disrespect, I'm going to say, that they have towards a lot of these smaller creators. So yeah, you have to do what you can to please your clients, but at the same time, you have to, at least try to make a profit when you're selling something. So yeah, absolutely understand. And it's something that maybe us as a community needs to maybe think about, joining forces and figuring out how we can make something better or create change, just like with anything else. Yeah, it's something else. But these are just like super comfy. They're very nostalgic. I do love the different pictures going through here, because again, you can use these throughout the whole year, and you can use these for so many different things. You can use them for confirmation. You can use them just by themselves, a card pull a day. They're very comforting in a weird way. Some of them are a little scary, but some of them are also very, very cozy. I love this. Oh. And the font looks like Disney, and I'm here for it. Like, I see the D and I'm like, oh, that's the Disneyland D. That's the Disney D. I know that font. See, this one's a little tricky, little scary, but it's all right. I'm trying to make sure that the light isn't destroying everything. Yeah, a lot of people are doing Shopify, creating their own Shopify accounts, or trying to just stick with craft shows and selling a lot out of those types of situations. And then whatever doesn't sell at the craft shows, or, whatever type of festivals, they'll sell online on their Shopify. It's really quite sad. And one of the reasons why I stopped selling on Etsy too, because it's like they charge you a fee to keep the listing up. They charge you a fee to take the credit card. They charge you, like, everything is charged. And then I think you said advertisements. Yeah. The advertising for Etsy too, like they'll advertise people's products, such as like so they'll advertise this card deck on Facebook, but if you click on that and then it takes you to the site, there's a fee for the owners for that advertisement. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, look into Shopify, V. I looked into it, and it seemed like a better fit than Etsy. And then it gives you like a lot of different options for taking in money as well. If I remember correctly, it's been a couple years. But I love this one too. This one's so pretty. The hair, oh. That's me whenever I see leaves on the ground. Just plop me in it. If this isn't all of our aesthetic right here in one picture. And I love this one too. This deck is just beautiful, I have to say. And I could be biased because I love V. And you know, I'll always tell you like it is. I'll always give you my honest opinion of every single deck from day one. That was my goal. But this one is definitely my whole vibes. Like, this is it for me. I love everything about it. I love that you can use it for pretty much anything you want to use it for. Inconspicuous. Thank you. Natasha, read backwards. The meaning of the word with the picture, like, I love it. Like, it doesn't, what I want to say is, like, it's not just a theme. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a lot of care that went into picking the correct imagery for the correct words. It's not, you know, here's a witch and this means magic. It's like, it's adorable. Like, what is she doing in there? Like, what does she have in there? What does magic mean to you? Like, it's not, you know, clip art, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, thanks. I don't know how many cards there are, actually. 53. Okay, 53 cards. Yeah, shadow work with this would be fantastic. And this one's really great, too. I love this one. Anything with dogs. Add a pumpkin, add a witch hat, we're good. That's it. That's all I need. And then we have Sir Jack Skellington here, which I love the fact that this one came in the deck, because when I saw the picture and I saw the keyword down there, I was like, could this be any more for me? And this was cute too. He is super obsessed. And I really like this one too. The fact that it's a bunch of little droplets and the web and it's patient. It's just fun. Oh, your husband figured that one out? I love it. Yeah, the dark cards aren't scary. They're not terrifying, which in some decks they could be. But with this, it's like a gentle approach, which is great for shadow work. And this is another one of my favorites. So cute, those paws. This one was fun. But yeah, the size is great. They read really well. I feel like I compare them with any of the Halloween decks that I've got, or I should say Halloween, any kind of witchy or darker themed decks, and they go perfect. It's kind of one of those decks that I would use year round just because it's so relatable. This is giving me Twilight vibes when they're like zooming throughout, like to his house or whatever. I don't know why, but like that's all I can see. Oh, Edward Cullen. Hi, Mermaid Bay. Nice to see you. Hi, Aquarian. Oh, you're welcome. Knight Rider. Oh my gosh. That is a show I haven't heard in a while. Little bass. Hi, Lourdes. Nice to see you. And this is fun too. I love this because to me, sometimes, remember if you have this type of nightlight, it like shows the shadows on the walls and the ceiling in your room. And sometimes it could be a very spooky vibe, but at the same time, it can be very beautiful and calming depending on like what mindset you're in. And like what a great picture for shadows and using it for shadow work. And I loved this one too. Oh, the shield. Being in your own bubble. I mean, they're all great. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they did. I know, like her decks, it was hard to choose. It was really hard. I had told her, I'm like, I am at some point for sure getting your autumn deck, but it's going to be closer to Halloween. And once I got it, I was just like, oh my God, I can't wait. I have to use it. There's no time for a full video. Oh. Right? My bank account hates me right now. It's like, girl, you need to slow it down. Oh, thank you. These are, they were, I think I have them linked in my Amazon list. I might have, I don't know. They came with a lot of different colors, and I saved the black for October. I had to wait, though, for my thumb to heal. So finally, it was healed enough, and I'm like, all right, I'm sticking these puppies on. This one's really sweet, too. I love when this comes up. Just reminds us to take it easy. Live in the moment. Have your cup of tea or coffee. Beautiful. I love this owl. Anything with an owl. Animals in general. Y'all know me by now. Swoon. And then, V, I wanted to ask you too, so this is purposely kept blank, correct? Because that's kind of a fun idea that you can use this for whatever you intend on using it for. Oh, yay! Oh, I love witch-themed press-ons. I have I bought a couple from our Spirit Halloween, and I can't handle, I have to have glue because the minute the press-on is just that sticker, I can't use it. They just fly off, they unstick, and I'm like, all right, glue it on. Okay, so I'm going to pull you down and don't get seasick, but we'll see how they shuffle. Okay. Yes, okay, the blank card is for your intuition. Awesome. Awesome. Love that. Okay. Bam. I love how they snap. Like I said, the cardstock for me is everything with this, with both of her decks that I have. It's just really nice and comfortable. And they just smooth in your hands. So, I mean, we don't have, oh, thought one wanted to come out. We don't have a guidebook to read from, but I can just maybe read for a couple of you out of the deck. Pull a card for you guys. Well, two wanted to come out, so we've, oh, three. Originality, illumination, and gratitude. Those wanted to come out, so yay! I feel like it fits what we just went through. We are having an original deck. We are showcasing it, and there's some gratitude and love for her. I love that. All right, I'm going to pull you back up. Oh, how funny. I love when synchronicities happen like that. I'm so sorry. Ooh, of the motion sickness. All right. That's how we're going to do it. And you are a lot closer to me now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get it together, Natasha. You are welcome, V. Absolutely. Oh, rave nails. Yes, I've seen those. Oh my gosh. Oh, awesome. Yeah, go see, go check her channel out. She has a bunch of awesome videos. I can't keep up with her. All of her pick cards and all of that stuff. It's okay if you don't feel like you're much of a typical girl. It's all right. These are really easy as long as you are okay with like your nail bed getting a little roughed up. But they're cheap and easy, and if you can't get to a salon, then by all means, like, why not? I love having nails. I could not do them for myself. And I am a cosmetologist, so don't ask me how I passed the nail portion. I don't really know. I blocked that whole ordeal out. So yeah, what did you guys think? I absolutely loved it. Oh, thanks. Oh my God, look at that. All that on my teeth. Yay. So the lesson here, don't wear black lipstick. Oh, goodness sake. Thank you. It's a so it's a demi-permanent, so it's been coming out and you can kind of see my roots. But I didn't want to change all of it permanently because I didn't know if I have a problem with hair commitment, as you well have seen. So black is the hardest to get out of your hair, ladies. If you're looking for hair color changes, if you go black, especially if you go with the box dye, it ain't coming out for a long time. It's gonna cost you some good money to get it out of your hair to go lighter. So so it's a demi, but I need to do something about these roots because it is not pretty. Oh, yay! Yeah, they're so cozy. When they first showed up in my mailbox, I was super excited. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a video. And then I couldn't wait. I had to play with them. There's something so nostalgic and cozy about these cards. Like, I don't know what it is. It's probably just my bias, but like her Lavender Dream card, her Lavender Dream deck is also beautiful and well done. And what I like about all of her different options is that you can use them for pretty much whatever you want, however you want. And there's something for everybody. And so she also has, what is it called? If you're still here, the one where there's like a different answer and there's a crystal ball with the hands on it. So there's I think there's different faces too on that one. I can't remember. All of the decks are blurring together, but that one was a fairly new release. I wanted to purchase that one too. There's a whole bunch on her store that I'm like, I gotta get that. But like I said, it is a sticker shock sometimes if it's not on sale. I get it, I understand, but at the same time, it is independent. And you know, when she's got the sales, it's perfect. It's a decent price when the sales are on. So not to say that it's not decent regular price. I don't want to say that at all. But what I'm saying is, if you don't want to pay full price, because we all don't like paying full price for anything, it's a decent, awesome time to get the sales and the deals when she's got them. So she's running her sale for 50% all of her decks right now, and I believe it stops at the end of the month. You can comment all of your information that you want to say. Promote yourself, girl, do it. The platform is yours. Hey, you know what? I call the gray hairs wisdom wisps. You get them for being knowledgeable, or you can call them your unicorn hair strands, whatever. Gray, there's like a whole fad right now going on in the Instagram world where like women of all ages are just letting their hair go gray and like creating like challenging the societal norms with it. They're like, why wouldn't this be beautiful? Like, why should I have to dye it? Like, it's my own natural hair. So, because women, no matter what age you are, you can start graying at any moment. And it doesn't mean you're old. It doesn't mean you're decrepit. It just means you've got gray hair. It is. It is absolutely gorgeous. I don't really have very many. I think I have maybe a few. And if it's in the back of my head, I can't see it, so I don't bother with it. Which becomes her maybe. Oh, I think it was the Crystal Says that I was thinking about. Yeah, I think that's what it was, V. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wow, Rowan, your hair goes just white. Oh, that's awesome. Jealous. I am so jealous. Yeah, it's awesome with gray hair. Gray, white, speckled. How is it okay that it makes men look distinguished and women like we're supposed to look like biddies? Is that the word? Or like the like old maids? Like no, like there's life experience in gray hair. It's amazing. And if you're a part of like the witch community, that is a sign of wisdom. It's a sign that you've been around the block, that you're doing that you're learning things, that you know things. Like there's that whole mother maiden crone thing. So, like for me, gray hair, it doesn't bother me. There's a lot of people that are embracing it now, and I'm excited about it because yeah, like I've known people that have had like gray hair since like elementary school. It's just a lack of pigment. That's all that it is. That pigment, that's what makes your hair color. Um, anyway, science is fun. Biology, so much fun. And then yeah, genetics has a huge part in it. But you're only as old as you feel, and sometimes I feel like I'm 2 and sometimes I feel like I'm 72. So it depends on the day. Oh, yep, patriarchy, absolutely. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That can happen. It definitely can. Dyeing your hair can definitely ruin the texture of curly hair, especially if it's really tightly curled. All of that damages your hair. I have experience with the damage. So yeah, if it goes gray, let it go gray. Hello, Ordricia. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Greetings. Oh, yay. I realized I'm an adult with adult money and could dye my hair like 2006 Harley Williams if I wanted to. Oh, Haley. Yes. Oh my gosh. Her hair. So I was in beauty school or cosmetology school when Paramore was becoming was like the it band. Right during the emo phase with the the crazy mullet that was going like this, and then the side bangs that covered your eye. Like the whole goal for everyone was to like only see out of one eye and to have it like plastered down in front of your face and everything else going crazy. The early aughts were crazy time, guys. Like it was crazy. Especially if you were into the alternative lifestyles such as I was. There are pictures I have that I don't know where they are anymore because they're terrifying. But yeah, her hair was fantastic. Her hair was goals. Yes, embrace the gray. Absolutely. Yeah, dye definitely can. I do love me a semi or a demi, which is what this is. And it will, usually it won't stay too long in the hair cuticle. It will rinse out with the shampoos gradually. But the darker the pigment, the longer it will stay in your hair. However, my new growth up here, my roots didn't want to stay in at all. It was like gone after a week. I'm like, okay, well, I guess they're gonna go natural. So I got to figure that out. But I'm really liking the dark. I like the black. I've been black hair. I've been every color, but typically the colors that I've stayed the longest are the black, and then I was platinum blonde for years. My wedding pictures, like I had to tone it down It's like, no, I don't want to be Gwen Stefani in my wedding pictures. That's okay. I'll tone it down a little bit. But yeah, I was like Gwen Stefani, platinum blonde. Like my hair was short because I kept over bleaching it. This mane has seen a lot. Oh, so anything else you guys want to know? What do you want me to pull a card for a couple of you from the deck that we just did? Or are we feeling like we're ready to go? No pressure, just trying to get the consensus here. We've been doing pretty good on time. Natural hair wisdom, and it helps me appreciate my hair texture and just hair in general. We don't realize how much DNA is stored in it. Absolutely. That's why you don't want to leave a bunch of hair strands around. Mine just falls out. I do crochet projects. I crochet a lot for gifts for the holidays and stuff like that. And so I'm like, everybody has my hair. Everybody has my DNA. And if it's not mine, it's my dog's. Oh, thank you, Mermaid Bay. Let's see what. If you could, I've had a rough week. Oh, I'm sorry, Rowan. Yeah, let me pull from you from this card. Let's see. Everybody thank Rowan. Give her your love and appreciation. She has been a fantastic mod. She's amazing. Always here. Love her so much. Okay. So Rowan, first, ooh, I got a smudge. First card that came out was consciousness. How's your thought patterns, honey? Having a hard time. Okay, so we've got consciousness, present moment, and then we've got hope. So, okay, what I'm getting from this here is that don't get stuck in the spiraling, okay? Don't get stuck in the mind spiral of the negative self-thinking, negative self-talk, all the negative thinking. Don't get stuck in that. Live with the present moment here. Just take it all in, do everything little bit by little. You'll get there, and then we have hope. Everything will get better. We just got to work through it. Okay? That's good to see. I have hair shedding a lot too. Absolutely. I feel like the longer your hair gets, the more it sheds. And then Mermaid Bay, you asked, you shall receive. And Lourdes, okay. And Yanera, yes. Okay. What's going on, Mermaid Bay? We got intrusion. We also have purity and appearance. Ooh. Has somebody been coming into your life that Why do I feel like there's somebody coming in your life? Okay, hold on. Let me write everybody down because I want to make sure I'm getting... Okay, so I'm doing Mermaid Bay, then Lourdes. And then we got Dianaria. And horrible writing. Hello. Okay. Hi, Molly. Yes, you'll be after Syrian. Okay. All right. So Mermaid Bay, we got intrusion, purity, and appearance. I feel like this has to do with somebody that's appearing in your life. It might seem like it's an inconvenience. However, I feel like it's actually going to be a good thing. They're going to be a little bit of a light in your life. However, it could be to be a warning as well because of the appearance card here. I'm wondering what this has to do with. What's going on? Intrusion was the first one to come out. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, Mace, or MC. I was gonna call you Macy. Oh my god. Work mouth. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whale. That's definitely an intrusion then if they're starting trouble on your street. Yeah, be wary of what's going down because of this appearance card. So they might appear to be in the, oh, I'm just doing it just to, you know, for the greater good type of a situation. You know what I mean? Like the, like, playing like they're, like, how do I want to say it? Their appearance to how they're going about the problem or the trouble is trying to look like they're in the right and trying to better the situation. But in fact, I feel like it's not, just to be wary of it, because it's definitely with this intrusion card. So with this coming out second, being purity, like it might look on the outside like they're trying to do it for the, like, altruism. That's the word I was looking for. However, just be wary about what's going on, because I don't think they have anybody's best interest at heart. It's purely self-inflated, self-pleasing. Yeah, someone unwanted, absolutely. Sammy, I just don't want to talk with them. Oh goodness. Yeah, Mercury retrograde, man. It's hasn't been terrible, but I mean, let's be honest. For me, it kind of has been a whirlwind. So, all right. Next up, we got Lourdes. Message for Lourdes. Be nice if my hands will work. Oh. How have you been doing with Lourdes? You've been doing school, right? You've been studying something, if I remember correctly. Okay. Looks like everybody's getting 3s today. So this is present moment, which is nice to see again. So living in the moment, taking things easy, realizing that we don't need to think too far ahead in the future all the time or too far in the past all of the time. We can live in the moment and be okay. We've got diligence, which is why I mentioned like school, studying, work, a reminder to keep being diligent, to keep doing the thing, but to live in that present moment. You can be diligent, but take time out to appreciate the small things. Take time out to balance your life. Take time out to understand that just because you want to do the thing doesn't mean you can't balance everything else out. Like, it'll all happen when it needs to happen. And then this scattered one, do you feel kind of scatterbrained, like everything is all over the place all the time? I know that can happen sometimes when you overwork yourself or when you overstudy or do all of the over things, like our brains just fizzle out. and things start feeling very scattered. So maybe that's what's going on, just to be having a reminder to like live in the moment and take it day by day. Hopefully that makes sense. Ugh. Neighbors sometimes can. Oh, I'm very grateful with our neighbors. I've lived next to neighbors where you're just like, why? Why are you the way you are? Michael Scott. So sorry. Oh, there we go. Finishing your career. Awesome. Mercury retrograde has been good for me. My Mercury is in Pisces, so my thinking and communication doesn't usually work well. Oh, awesome, though, that it's going better. Oh, you're so welcome, Mermaid Bay. It's very, like, I love this community. You guys are all amazing. Hi, Mimosa! Thank you. You guys are all fantastic, and you guys are all supporting each other. I love that. That's the environment that I want to nurture. Anna, no, I don't. That's kind of what I'm thinking about starting. At least trying out for the month of October. I'm kind of trying to figure out how that would work, because I would love to open up like a window of readings, private readings. I would love to start doing that, but I am trying to figure out the logistics of it to coincide with what I'm currently doing. So I don't know. I'm wondering how many people would be wanting to do that. If there's a big interest, then maybe I might start doing that. And then, if it has to be a waitlist type of a thing, I don't know how you guys would feel about that either. But I wouldn't mind doing that on the outside of YouTube, doing private readings. I've been thinking about it. My whole thing is I don't want to overload my workload, because this is technically like my Christmas season, so like I'm doing a lot of overwork for the month of October. But definitely interested in doing that. I would love to get feelers out. So if that's something that you guys are wanting to do, I would love to do personal readings. I just don't know how much I would charge, what I would do. Like, it's all about logistic stuff. Like, I'm weird about like my dogs. I'm weird about like getting paid for helping. Like I see this as me helping other people, but at the same time I need to like get over that, because it's also like a career. So it's like that fine line of trying to figure out like being okay with what to charge and why and all of that. And then if there's enough interest, then yeah. So essentially I'm looking into it. Making a long tangent into a question, yeah, or an answer, yeah. I'm looking into it. I would love to start doing it. Just let me know if you guys are interested. I'll try to figure out what like a price point would be, and then maybe be like, if you're subscribed, maybe you get a discount or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But if that's something that you guys are interested in, please let me know, and I'll see what I can do. I'll figure it out. It's something else I'll look into. Oh, thank you, Lourdes. I'm glad. Oh, good. I'm pulling from the Oracle deck that we just went through. You are absolutely welcome. Yeah, it's a great community. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, thank you. Yeah, sliding scale, I could do that too. Absolutely. Yeah, Mimosa, I'll add you. So you'll be after Molly. Okay. So we got Lourdes Deianaria. I am never going to say that right. Dea. I remember Dea. I remember you saying that that was okay, correct? So, yes. Goodness, can we get some cards, please, for Dea? That would be nice. There we go. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. All S's. Goodness. Okay. So first up that came is shield. All right. So we need to do some barriers maybe to protect yourself. Put up some boundaries is what I'm trying to say. Not barriers, Natasha. Shield yourself from the ick. Saying no is a complete sentence. If you say no, you don't need to be having excuses. So I like to remind people who are needing to give boundaries that it's absolutely okay to just answer with no. You do not need to be taking on everybody else's problems. You do not need to be taking on everybody else's ick. Shield yourself from all of that because it's not good to constantly be taking on everybody else's problems, responsibilities, set up boundaries. The next two are interesting that popped out. We've got superstition and we've got shadows. So methinks that there is a possibility that you should be looking into shadow work here. Because with all three of these cards together, it looks like maybe we need to work through some things. Maybe we need to have our problems that we like to shove in the back and never really think about anymore because they're either scary or too emotional or too hard. Maybe we need to start picking at them and bringing them to light under the umbrella of protection, under the umbrella of feeling okay where we are, feeling in our good spot. Shadow work can be emotional. It can be a little bit scary, but if we go about it with love and understanding that we're doing this for healing, then it's a phenomenal thing. I hated shadow work. I would start to do it and then it would bring up too much emotion and I'm like, then I keep getting the same results and I'm like, no, I just need to push through it. So when you feel stuck or when you feel like you need, it's getting too hard, sometimes that's where it will work. Oh, hi, Ashley. Yes. Okay, an MC. Yeah, so anywho, I definitely suggest doing some healing, some shadow work. There could be some misconceived notions about that in the back of your mind. So absolutely take a look at trying to work through that while knowing that you are protected and that you're loved and you'll get through it. So that's what I see for you, Dea. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, then we're doing Anna. Sorry, the weirdest song just came through my head right now. I don't know, most of you might not know the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. The song, the impression that I get, that just popped in my head. I don't know if somebody needed to hear that, but that just popped in my head. Ridiculous. I consider those downloads. If I'm not thinking about it and it just like shoots in the forefront of my mind and that's all I can think about at that time, then it's a download. So I don't know, maybe someone needs to hear it. I don't know. All right, Anna. Now it's just going through repeat in my head. Ooh, those flew out. Let's get one more card here. Okay, we got 4. All right, so first up we've got discovery. Next up we've got magic, clearing, and dialogue. Okay. I think you're going to find some things about yourself that you didn't know, like maybe a talent or maybe something that you didn't think you were good at and you are absolutely 100% good at with this discovery card, especially next to magic. That makes me think that you're going to find something about yourself that's really awesome and amazing that you didn't know you had a gift. Clearing and dialogue. Clearing is like clearing out the ick, clearing out the negativity, cleaning. And dialogue is having a conversation, right? So what are we having a conversation about? I feel like you have gifts, Anna, that maybe you're not realizing. I think if you clear away maybe the I want to say cobwebs, but I feel like you clear away some of the societal norms or like the scientific thinking, or the like things need to be a particular way, that it can't be like this. If you clear that away, maybe you'll find that you actually like it makes sense. I don't know. How does this relate to you? This is what I'm getting. Yeah, belief systems. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because yeah, I feel like you're discovering some things about yourself that possibly it might even intimidate you a little bit, but having a dialogue with your inner self is definitely something that I'm seeing too. Having a like check-in with yourself about how it's okay to just take it easy, take it slow, and it doesn't even need to be like a gift, like a psychic gift or anything like that. It could be literally like you have a talent for singing, or you have a talent for writing amazing poetry, something of the sorts that maybe you are just now finding out that you are awesome at. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing something fun and a gift that you have that maybe you're just needing to like clear out the pragmatic type thinking, the like Vee was saying, like the belief systems that that maybe you're used to having, or that were ingrained or indoctrinated into you. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, cluttered mind, man. Oh, wow. I love it. I love it. All right. Yeah, clearing. I think we all need a good clearing. All right, Surian, you're up next. When I was in the when I was at the dentist, I literally had only one part, like it was a little fragment of Lizzo's Rumors stuck in my head through the whole thing. And when I was done, I was telling my husband, I'm like, I literally could not get this out of my head. I don't know why it was in my head, but it was annoying me. Yeah, sometimes I'll just get these like little word fragments or song fragments, and they get stuck in my head, and I'm like, okay, who needs to hear this? Because it's stuck in my head. I haven't heard it anywhere. So, anywho, fun facts about Nat. All right, Surian. Message for Surian. Oh, 4 cards for you too. All right. We've got harmless. We've got home. Ooh. And then we got shadows and intrusions again. All right, what's going on? What is going on? Do we need to do some shadow work too? Again, I feel like it's not as bad as it seems, is what I'm hearing in my head. That's what I'm seeing. It's not as bad as it seems. Like, there's something that has happened and something coming in, but it's not. It's harmless. It might seem like the phrase is the bark is worse than the bite. So, like, it may seem intimidating, or it might seem kind of scary or overwhelming, but it really isn't. And with the home card, it makes me think that it's something that it hits home. It hits deep with you. So, or it could be something happening in the home, because we do have intrusion. Not saying that it's an intruder, but saying that somebody could be coming into your personal space, or something can be coming into your personal space that it's not. It looks intimidating. It seems more intimidating than what it is. It's absolutely harmless. Because again, with the shadow card, it's like, it can look scary, but it's not. Like, it makes the shadows, but it's not scary. Sorry, I was looking out my window. There was somebody walking past that looked interesting. Rumors does slap. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm looking back at the comments. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, La Luna, for doing all of the currents. Yeah, I feel like a lot is coming up through the surface now, with this getting closer to Halloween here. Especially, it's in Libra. So yeah, the full moon is in Libra. No, Mercury retrograde, Libra. Something to do with Libra. Guys, I can't keep it straight. But something to do with the moon is in Libra. Rowan's good at this. But we're in Libra season, and Mercury retrograde. We're in Mercury retrograde during Libra season. So we want to put things in balance. Everything wants to get equal. Everything wants to equalize. So what we haven't fixed, what we haven't healed, will definitely be coming more out to the surface, just because you subconsciously want everything to be balanced now. Everything needs to come to level out, if that makes sense. So what you haven't healed might be returning to the surface, and it's not necessarily a scary thing. It's just we have to work through those feelings. I think the moon is in Pisces. Something about Pisces too. So therefore, our emotions are going to get a little stir crazy as well. So figuring that whole balance with emotions, with healing, getting your life in center and balanced again, because again, there's been a lot of like healing going on, especially through the pick a card reading that I did for October. So there's a lot of healing. There's a lot of coming to terms with what you want and what you need out of life, and letting go with other things. So the fact that the shadow card keeps coming up for a few of you, it does make sense. There's some things that we need to work on. There's some things that we need to heal, that we need to go through. And life is not always going to be black and white. Sometimes it can be gray, and that gray area is where we're kind of needing to live right now with that balance, right? Hopefully that all makes sense. So, Syrian, yes. I was like, I'm still on you. Working through all of that, I think that's exactly what we're talking about, is working through all of it. It seems scarier than what it is. It's harmless. Just you got to work through it. You got to be okay with getting a little deep. But definitely it's going to make it all better in the long run. Feeling better, all of that. But it could be somebody coming into your life too. I don't know. Oh, God. Okay. Next up is Molly. Let's see what comes out for Molly. Okay. Well, we've got a blank card for Molly. Let's put it together with what else we've got here. We've got strength, yes, and we've got home. Again with the home card. That's interesting. I love that this kitty cat is just on his back, just like without a care in the world. So that makes me think that you're unbothered, like going about life just unbothered. Like you have the strength to feel confident in what you need to do. You have the comforts of everything you need. So like things are good for you right now, Molly. At least they will be. They look like they are in what I've got. It just looks unbothered. Normally cats don't, hang out like that for too long. And then, he's not messing up any of the leaves that are on there. So it makes me think that like you have everything in order. You have everything you need in order to feel safe and comforted in your own home. You have inner strength. With this fire here, there's a light inside of you and you're bringing it up and feeling comforted from it. Home. Just comfort is what I'm getting out of this. Like absolute unbotheredness, content. That's the word, contentment. That cat's cracking me up. I'm sorry. Super cute. Yeah. I really like this. Overwhelming month. I'm so sorry. Yeah, grounding. Absolutely. Amber. Okay. You are welcome, Syrian. Yeah, shadow work is definitely not fun sometimes. And it's different for each person. Anna, try journaling. Yeah, absolutely. Journaling is great. Sometimes just writing down how you're feeling and then leaving it, coming back to it the next day and being like, oh, I can't believe I felt like that. It's like working through your feelings. And shadow work is a tool that's used with psychologists, psychiatrists, therapy. It's to help you befriend your shadow and be okay. Like things happen in the past. That's not who you are anymore. Things that have been done to you, you don't need to carry the burden for anymore. Forgiveness for how you felt, forgiveness for all of that. Sometimes there's a lot of trauma that gets brought up and things that you haven't thought about in a while, but it's shining a light onto those shadows. It's just how you feel comfortable in doing that. And again, there's a lot of different ways. Sometimes it's working with an oracle or a tarot deck that can make you think about those things or trigger those memories or trigger that's what it did it for me, is like working through that and then allowing yourself to be in your feelings for a while, not to wallow in it, but you can be in your feelings and find healing there and just letting yourself work it out through your emotions. Healing your inner child is also a huge part of your shadow work too. Doing things that you weren't able to do as a child that you really desperately wanted to do, doing them now as an adult can heal that part of you, and that's shadow work too. So there's a lot of different ways to go about doing that. It's just what feels right to you. And there's a gnat. Sorry. How do I speak without it being taken as offensive? That's a good question. Sometimes blunt people are often looked at as offensive. Sometimes blunt people are needed, to be honest. Absolutely. I don't like to, if I'm upfront with somebody, I don't like to sugarcoat things. However, I don't like communicating or confronting if I don't have to. It makes me feel, I don't like displeasing somebody else, and that's a problem that I'm working through. But being blunt sometimes is appropriate. Sometimes you need to just be upfront about what's going on, and how the other person reacts is kind of their issue, right? How they react is, as long as you're being honest and put it in a way that is not intended to hurt, like your intentions. I don't know. That's a good question, because I feel like everybody is either like too afraid to say anything, or they're too reactive in that situation, right? So like it's really hard to, different people react differently to the truth and honesty. And for me, it's one of those things, if somebody has to be critical or somebody has to tell me something, like I appreciate it coming from like a softer side, like, hey, like this is awesome and you're doing this great, but like let's talk about maybe doing something different, or let's approach it differently. There's an opportunity here that maybe we can work on something in a different light or a different way. I don't appreciate being told like, hey, your way is crap, like we got to work on it. Like there's a way to approach it, right? But whilst still being honest and truthful. So yeah, blunt is kind of like a two-edged sword, right? So yeah, it's a different way of approaching the conversation. However, if it's people being rude to you and people being a complete a-hole, then absolutely be blunt. I don't give a crap. I will tell you off. I will throw hands. Oh, yeah, Rowan. Yeah, absolutely. Working through healing, and pay attention to your guys' dreams now, especially through the month of October. See what's coming, what's downloading, see what you remember when you wake up vividly, see what's coming through, because sometimes those are messages too, and things that maybe we need to work up on. Okay, sorry guys. I'm just trying to make sure I'm catching up on everybody. So Lourdes, no, don't feel guilty about crying or feeling guilty about, like, that's the whole point. You got to work through the emotions and like never feel guilty for crying. Crying is a important emotion to have. It's a release. It's a healing thing to do. You're essentially crying water. Like water is healing. I think it's a societal thing to feel guilty for crying, especially if we're women. Like we shouldn't be overly emotional or anything like that, because then we're deemed, hard to deal with. But if we're crying because we have genuine emotion, it means you feel something. It means you're have a heart, So don't feel too guilty about, having to work through your problems or crying or anything like that, because it's valid. It's something, it's a reaction. Your body is reacting to something that happened. It's reacting to something that is outside its body even. So yeah, absolutely don't feel guilty. It's hard to work through that. It's easier said than done, I know, but whilst you're working through it, again, that's shadow work. Good night, V. It's so nice to see you. You are so welcome. Good night, Anna. Thank you so much. I don't know why I'm yelling. Yeah, be creative with it. Oh, yeah, I like that, Rowan. Writing letters to your inner child. Absolutely. Funny I mentioned dreams. Oh, yeah. Yeah, crying is absolutely cleansing. Okay, and we're back. All right. So, after Molly, we've got Mimosa, and then it's MC, and then it's Amber, and then I will call it a night. Because my jaw's starting to go, starting to get painful. Oh, I did want to say too, before I forget, I am going to be launching some Halloween merch. I've been working on that today. So I am so excited because I was trying to find like a design or try to figure something out that would connect my channel with Halloween. So I came up with 2 designs that I will be launching. I think I'll be launching them on the 1st, hopefully. I gotta double check everything looks good. I might add another design. I'm not sure yet, but it'll be good for, it'll be only available until November 1st. So if you want merch, this might be the time to get some merch because it's cute. It's very cute. I'm excited. Okay, plug over. Mimosa. What is it with the home tonight? That one came out. Hold on, let me make sure. Talent came out. That one wants to come out. Illumination. Okay, the 4th one came out. Nourishment. Okay. Home. I think of this home card as comfort. I think of it as feeling in your special place, contentment, comfort, home, cozy, loveliness. Then we have talent, which whatever this means to you, amazing. You're going to want to nourish it because we got nourishment and we got illumination. So whatever your talent is that you are now looking at, because I feel like it's something that maybe you are going back to. Maybe it's something that you haven't done in a while or that you're scared to try. But we're looking at it. We're shining bright on that talent right now, and we are being asked to nourish it. So whatever this is exciting. But it's something that makes you feel really cozy and at home and at peace. Really like this. I don't know if this is making sense at all, but I do feel like this is something that maybe you haven't done in a while or it's brand new and you're finally allowing yourself to do it and feed into it, nourish it. I know we were talking about possible creation, so it could mean that too, to nourish that portion, to make sure that that you're nourishing your body, nourishing all of the things and doing the stuff that you need to do in order to create that home life for a future something. Hopefully that made sense, Mimosa. That's beautiful. Is there a danger of over-relying too much on oracles daily for self-care? No. When it becomes an obsession, then yes. So what I mean to say is for self-care. So say you pull a card a day to see what you need to do for self-care. That's absolutely fine. When you're constantly pulling a card all day long, trying to get a different answer or trying to change the outcome, then that's a problem. But if you ask like the start of your day or whenever you choose to pull a card for yourself for the day, that's why they're there. That's why they're there to help you. But it's kind of like, what's the definition of insanity? It's doing the same thing, expecting a different result. So when you do that, and it borderlines on obsession, then it's a bad thing, because the energy has already been given to you, and then it is in your responsibility to act upon it. It's not the oracle, because again, remember, the oracle decks and tarot decks, I can't speak, they're a tool to help you work through your subconscious, the higher self, or whatever you choose to believe, wherever you feel you're getting the information. They're a tool. They're not, there's no danger in using them. It's just the danger comes when you obsess over it, and when you try to get a different result because you didn't like the card that pulled, and you're trying to just, at that point, it's like, just open up the deck, get the card you want, and call it good. Like, you're not doing yourself any favors. But no, there's absolutely no danger in using an oracle deck for self-care every day. If you pull a card asking for what you need to focus on, or what you should look at, or something that maybe you need to learn, that is perfectly valid and perfectly fine. There's no danger in that at all. I do it every day. Work. I pull cards for everyone all day long, every day. So if there was a danger, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, the only danger there is getting obsessed with finding the answer that you really want. That's when it becomes a problem. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, guilty for other things. Okay, Lourdes, I get ya. Oh, okay. Well, first of all, that right there, that comment, knock it off. And I mean that with love. Because, first of all, everybody is enough. And if you didn't hear that or didn't feel that today, I'm telling you again, you are enough. Period. You don't need to feel like you are less than, because the fact that you think that you might be possibly not enough means that you are better than Sally over in the corner thinking that they're hot shiz. Okay? You are enough. Period. Everybody else needs to meet you where you're at. I get that. Intrusive thoughts, absolutely. I deal with anxiety too, and quite honestly, I deal with a lot of imposter syndrome. So I am definitely understanding that. Anxiety is something that it's hard to work through, and it's hard to get your train of thought working correctly and feeling good about who you are and what you're doing, right? And everything is, you make up scenarios in your mind. What if this? What if that? I get it completely. But the reminder here is you're enough, you're valid, you're loved, period. Oh, I'm glad, Mimosa. Okay, awesome. Yay. Absolutely, Mermaid Bay. If you feel the need to pull a card, then you need to pull a card. All right, up next, we've got MC, and then we've got Amber. Oh, you're welcome. Well, it's the truth. We don't cultivate any of that negativity around here. Any of that self-doubt. We don't do that. we acknowledge it, and then we say hello to it and say, you're not welcome here anymore. Goodbye. Good night, Aquarian. Nice to see you. Come back soon. Yay, I'm glad, Mimosa. Ashley was before Amber. Okay. Fixed it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So NC. Message for NC. Then we've got Ashley. And then we've got Amber. Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't know if these are correct because they kind of just, we'll go with it. But they kind of flipped up as I was shuffling in the pile. So we'll see if they make sense. If they don't make sense, we'll pull again. But we've got harmless. We got creation. Not meaning you're going to be preggers. It's just creation in general. Think of it as the Empress card. And then we've got fidelity. And then we've got hope. I mean, by all means, it could be if that's what you're trying to do. But I do feel like, is there something that you're trying to create that something is that you're sticking to? This is not coming out correctly. Bye, Surian. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. I'm going to pull some more because, like, I'm not feeling like this is correctly. Let me just reshuffle for you, MC, because, like, for whatever reason, I'm feeling like that's not, like, in my gut, it doesn't feel like that was the correct cards that needed to come out. And if they come out again, I'm going to crack up. Okay, we got habits. We got one card. That was the same. All right. Habits, inconspicuous, and then we've got harmless, which came out again. So this was definitely a card that was needed to be seen. Okay, so message. How are you doing with your routine? I feel like something about like what you do on a day-to-day basis, that's something that you don't really think about. Is drawing attention to it. There's some sort of a habit in your routine that you're not consciously thinking of that's like right there that is being drawn attention to. However, it's not something bad. It's something that's harmless. It's something that it's not like you're smoking. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like saying quit smoking. It's saying like there's a habit that you're not looking at. There's something within your day-to-day that you're not seeing, that you're not focusing on. It's something kind of like over in the corner of your eye. Like there's something in your routine that it's making you want to focus on. It's making you want to call attention to. Something in your day-to-day. It's harmless. So that makes me think that it's something you do constantly. I gotta see if I can pull another card. I'm so sorry. You need to nourish yourself with the right things. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, make sure you're focusing on what you put in your body, your day to day. It's something that you're not thinking about consciously. Drink your water. If you don't have a big old water bottle, I suggest getting you one because let me tell you, water is important. If you're not eating correctly, that can take a toll on you in so many different ways. And I'm not here to like be preachy about food because I am not the one. But just be conscious about what you're putting in your body. I live off of caffeine, so I have to be conscious about not drinking too much, so that way I can, not have a heart attack. But like it's those types of habits that I'm talking about. That something innocuous, something that you're not really paying attention to, but that you deem as harmless. That maybe you skipped a meal because you were too busy, but you need to really focus on nourishing your body, because those things that we just leave on the table and we forget about and we move on with our day can affect us in different ways. So again, that is very interesting. I kind of love that, actually. I'm sorry. I know it's kind of like one of those like preachy moments of like eat right and do your thing. But I love how it came out in the cards. Awesome. And if it's drinking too much coffee or tea, that makes sense with this picture too. So just be aware of what you're doing and how you go about your day and what you choose to nourish. And sometimes that can mean too the content that you are consuming. So if you're consistently, consuming negative things like the news or, and this goes for everybody, if you're consistently listening to negative media or negative things, then that affects your day-to-day too. If you're constantly, listening to overly positive things, and that can affect it too. So you're finding that balance. Like I listen to true crime and I watch picket card readings. Like my life is crazy. But just be aware of what you are consuming, whether it be media, whether it be internally, whatever it is. Just make sure that you are giving your body and your mind exactly what it needs to live its best life. Awesome. Okay, hopefully that makes sense for you. Hi, Jan. You love the fortune cookies deck, Elizabeth? That one looks so cute. Yeah, absolutely. I have a few water bottles that I use, and they're all over the house because I forget, and I'll take it with me in the car. Just because I have the water bottle next to me doesn't mean I drink out of it. Like I constantly have to remind myself to drink water. It's awful. Alrighty, Ashley and then Amber. Well, all right then. Okay, well, I mean, this one's pretty straightforward. We've got excitement, which I love. I love this happy guy. So cute. And then we've got abundance. So fantastic. And we've got clearing. So if we're talking about abundance, let's clear out the negativity so we can manifest appropriately, right? So like, especially the month of October, we sometimes the Samhain or the Halloween night can be seen as the witch's new year. So we do a lot of negativity sweeping. So for instance, getting a broom. It can be a broom that you use only for special occasions or ceremonies, or it could be your household broom, whatever. And then you just sweep, like not really sweep the dirt, but like sweep above the ground, just energetically. And you can do it in a spiral. So you start in the center of your environment and you spiral out sweeping, and make sure you sweep it out a window or you sweep it out a door. Get rid of that ick, get rid of the negativity. You can use incense for this too. If you don't want to do a broom, you can use any kind of herbs, so rosemary bundle, anything like that, just to get out the ick. Clearing of any sort, and then that will create more abundance for you too, because sometimes the negativity that we have throughout the year, if we're not doing constant cleansing, is hard to manifest some things. Clearing out the negativity in your mind, the negative self-talk, clearing out what no longer serves us. So whether that be people, environments, clothes, stuff. With the law of attraction and manifesting, it's a lot of like attracts like. So if we continually have clutter, we're probably going to have clutter. If we want something, if we want to attract something that's amazing and good, we have to feel amazing and good. So keep that thought process in mind. So this is actually really cool. And it's a great reminder for everyone to start doing their energy clearing, especially once it comes towards the end of the month, because the veil is thinning. We might be getting more messages, and we might, if we clear out the ick, we might be able to connect with the energy more. We might be able to get messages clearer. So anyway, awesome. We've got some excitement and abundance. Maybe there's some fun activities that you're planning or you're getting excited for. But yeah, just remember to clear out the ick. I don't know why I always say that, but I do. I feel like that's better than saying anything else. Yay! All right. So next up, we've got Amber, and that's going to be our last reading for tonight, because I am now in pain. Okay. Did one come out? Nope. All right, come on. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got two. Settle it down. All right. Again, clearing. Then we got inconspicuous. We got expulsion. And we've got appearance. Okay, so there's some ick going on that you need to get rid of. So whether it's toxic people, toxic relationships, or toxic environment, we need to start thinking about, or even if it's negative self-talk, thinking about clearing away all of that and what we need to let go. And it might just be something, since it's inconspicuous you got here, it might just be something as simple as stop thinking the way that you're thinking, because again, like we were talking about with Lourdes, you are enough. Like, don't talk down about yourself. Don't and again, I am one of those people that always has the the self-deprecating humor. So remember, words are spells. Words are something that is, if you keep telling yourself the same thing over and over, you're going to start believing it, right? Like, you're going to start feeling like that's who you are. So remember how to talk to yourself with love and kindness, and then make sure that your environment is clear of the ick and toxicity. Take a good assessment of who in your life is there for a good reason or is taking advantage. And again, with the inconspicuous, I feel like this is somebody or something that is just something that you don't think about, like, don't really give them the time of day. It's not something on your radar, like up front and personal, but you need to get rid of it. With the appearance thing too, I feel like, look at your work environment. If there's people that like are in your day-to-day that are just like Debbie Downers, don't associate with them all that much. But whatever this is for you, do some cleaning. I feel like we're all going to do some clearing right now. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that I have a good witchy giggle. Thank you. Hi, Viola. Oh, awesome. Okay. Sorry, I'm going back to the comments here I haven't seen in a minute. You are welcome, MC. Oh, good, Ashley. Yeah. Oh, Amber, yeah. You are welcome. You are welcome so much. Hi, Louise. When negative self-talk shows up, ask yourself, whose voice is it? Whose voice is saying it? You've learned to talk to yourself that way because someone's taught you to. Ooh, that's a good one, Rowan. That's a good one. Ooh, she always comes in with the great little, little tidbits. Oh, yay. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I've missed you guys so much. Oh my God, I've missed you guys. I was really shocked when you guys wanted to check out this deck because I didn't know if anybody knew what it was. You are so welcome. I'm just happy to be back in whatever shape I can be. And I appreciate you guys all coming on, and you guys are amazing. You guys are great. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the community tab as always. When the merch launches, with Halloween merch, because I do have regular merch. I get regular merch. I have a Patreon if you want to see that. That's where all of my videos go first before they get published live for you guys, subscribers. So if you're looking for more content, head over to my Patreon and see what the reward system is over there for that. And then the announcement for who wins the True Heart Intuitive Tarot from the 10K Q&A giveaway will be happening on October. Sorry, I keep forgetting what month we're in. October 1st. So that's coming up. So I'll announce that on the community tab too. It is open worldwide. It's just whatever the Wheel of Fortune lands on, that's who is getting the win, because that's the only way I see is fair, because there's a lot of comments. So I'm excited about that. And then, yeah, look forward to a lot of interesting content that I'm going to try to put together for you guys this month. I'm working on some baking videos. We'll see how good they turn out. And I still have that second channel that I have been neglecting. So I'll be working on that one too. We're hoping to go to a few pumpkin patches and do all of that fun fall stuff, but we'll see due to all of the craziness in the world. Our health and safety is first and foremost, so we're looking into it. Other than that, we've got a lot coming up, so I'm really excited. Thank you guys for everything, for your support, for your love, for continuing to hang out with me and this crazy, crazy channel that it is. I appreciate you guys so much, and yeah, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, with that, I'm going to end the live, and I will see you guys in my next video. You guys are so welcome. Fairy cakes. Ooh, I'll look into it. I figured out real fast, I found a recipe for edible moss, so maybe I'll look into that whole fairy cake with the edible moss. We'll see. No promises. All right, everyone, thank you so much, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.